Welcome everyone. So this is a new podcast series that I am starting. I will be interacting with a few of our college friends who have just come to Los Angeles or are already in their final year. I want to share their experience so that you have a better picture of what we can expect once you come here. In this particular video, we will be talking with Mahek and Divyam. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Yeah, and also one more important thing. This is the first video, so there are a few hiccups here and there. Please ignore, forgive me for that. And if you like the content, if you have some suggestions, make sure to drop it in the comments and let me know how I can improve. So we are going to discuss what are the basic challenges that they had to face, what were the basic expenditure. It will help you to get the real picture when you come to USC. So we are in USC Village right now. If you can see the background, without wasting our time, any time, let's start with the.
So my name is Mehak Agarwal, and so my undergrad was from VIT Vellore, and I'm from Mumbai. So I'm a fresh graduate, and I've joined USC, and the program is Applied Data Science. Okay,
My name is Divyam. Even I am done my undergrad in VIT. I'm from Jaipur, Rajasthan, and even I am doing applied data science here at USC.
Let us let us understand about your experience. When did you fly and which airlines did you take?
Yeah, so the airlines initially we planned to take Emirates because we've heard from everyone that it's the best flight.
Best one.
So in terms of the comfort and everything, but due to COVID, till 31st December, we were only allowed to take Air India. So we came from so my flight was from Mumbai. Mumbai to Delhi was a connecting flight with Air India, and then from Delhi to San Francisco, uh, again Air India, and from there it was United Airlines. So I took that one specially for the 3-bag allowance uh, because I think that was really important for the first time.
Even,
I did that mistake. In my case, I only had two baggage, and I had to pay like 10,000 extra for extra baggage.
Okay.
oh,
So
In
you're
some other video. Yeah, let's not divert the topic. Yeah.
for me, my flight was the same Air India, but I started from Delhi. I went to Delhi via road from Jaipur,
Wow.
and yeah, that was an experience during COVID because the cab driver you never know. But we took that risk because we had to come. And I met her at Delhi airport, and then we came to San Francisco via Air India, and then from San Francisco to LAX via United.
Perfect. So how was the experience?
It was great. We were very excited to land in US because we had been waiting. We deferred our admission from fall to spring, and if so, we were very excited in the beginning when we landed at Los Angeles airport. Actually, we were very tired. It was a 26-hour flight for us, so we are very tired.
How much was your journey from your home till?
Oh, that was very long. So I left Jaipur on 29th morning, 6 a.m.
Okay.
by road. It was 5 hours. No, yeah, 5 hours. And then we had to stay at a hotel. And then I had to go to the airport and take the flight. And then it was, I think 20, yeah, then 15 more hours and then 5 more hours. So total around, I think 25 hours for me
We
too.
have done the actual trip.
Road trip.
Road trip followed by a extremely exciting journey, I believe.
5 hours with my parents and then saying bye to them at Delhi airport.
Yeah.
And one more thing was that this was the first time from March that we had to wear a mask continuously
For 26 hours.
26 hours, and all of us we preferred the N95.
Yeah, the N95
Yeah.
mask for 26 hours is very difficult.
Yeah.
With,
So
I think was actually wearing a face shield also. So I
Face
preferred
shield.
wearing that face shield.
face shield we tried wearing for 6 hours, and then
After 6 hours, like, we can't.
So let's fast forward your journey. So
Yeah.
when did you land? 30th, I believe.
yeah. So we specifically chose a flight for which reaches at morning Los Angeles morning time, so we could plan everything because our apartment we had we had mostly all of the furniture except a study desk and a chair.
Okay. Okay.
So
Kind of unfurnished. What?
yeah,
Semi-furnished.
some semi-furnished you can say, and we wanted to buy the mattress as well. So mattress was left.
Okay.
So we wanted to buy everything. So we reached at around 10 a.m. And
okay,
from the
nice.
airport we booked an Uber.
So did you book Uber when you were at the airport, or you went to the Uber stop and then you booked
No,
it?
we were supposed to go to the Uber stop, but then we didn't know how to.
Okay.
Somebody told us that we'll get a like a shuttle which will take our luggage, but we were not sure which shuttle it would be. And so when we went out of the airport, there was this board saying 5-minute walk to Uber zone. And it was like a straight sign. So we thought it'll be a smooth road. One of us will carry 3 bags, the other of us will because we had 8 bags, the
my
two
God,
of us.
8 bags.
8
Yes.
bags, and
So 3 checked in and 1 cabin luggage, and on top of that the laptop bag is a different bag.
yeah, so 10 bags.
Okay.
So
exciting start.
Yeah, and so we were like, okay, I'll carry 3, you'll carry, like, I'll carry 4, you'll carry 3, somehow we'll manage. We started walking, the road went like this, and then it went like this, and then it went like this.
It was very difficult to walk, and I think other than us, I think I haven't heard anybody else in our batch who walked all the way. So please take
Please take the shuttle.
please
Yeah.
take the Laxit shuttle.
And if in doubt, ask someone. I was
Yeah.
not sure what to do. I went to any random person and I was like, what should I do? Tell me. Be as blunt as possible
Yeah.
and ask questions.
Yeah,
Because
and people help here.
People are very friendly here
People are
compared
not- nothing, cut in English. They are better than India, but okay.
yeah, better.
Okay, fast forward. So you came to your place and you saw that you don't have any bed. How did you sleep that night in such? I mean, the temperature is shivering. I am shivering. I don't know about you guys. So how did you sleep that night? What did you do?
So for me, I had a couch in my apartment.
Okay.
So we just bought pillows from Target, and we compared different prices. So for Target, for us it was $4.
$4
A pillow was
for
for $4. So
pillow.
we just bought 2 pillows, and for him, you can go
So
on.
for me, I had a couch, but it was so dirty you can't sit on it. And I was so tired, I couldn't clean it, and I had to clean the whole apartment. Like, something I had to clean because I had to put my stuff. So I saw if I'm getting a mattress, it was like it'll come after a week because it was holiday season here. They take it very seriously. Holidays are a very serious thing here. So I ordered a $10 air mattress from Target. It thankfully came on the same day. I was happy. I waited till evening. I'll just sleep on that. I took the box. It said it needed an air pump to fill the mattress. I was like, I can't do that. I filled the whole thing with my mouth and
Oh,
slept
God.
on.
So first you walked like crazy with so many bags. Then you had to blow
yeah.
the entire mattress for yourself.
Entire mattress.
Dedication.
And it was not comfortable.
Do you think that $10 was waste?
No, that $10 was definitely a lifesaver because when I actually ordered my mattress, it was supposed to come on 4th and it was delayed by 3 days. It came on 7th. So I slept on that air mattress for a week.
Yeah, and one more thing on to that, we got a spring mattress, and spring mattress comes rolled, and it needs to decompress for 2 days.
Oh,
So
okay.
that added
I didn't know that. Yeah.
so that adds two more days on the
Yeah,
couch.
so the mattress came and then we were like, okay, now we'll sleep. It said that you have to leave the mattress for 48 hours to decompress.
So,
So
guys, important point. Either you check the mattress is available on a video, not just a photograph, and if not, order it before you come here.
definitely order the mattress before you come here. If you have a senior here, ask them to buy it for you and store it. It'll be very helpful.
Or your on-site manager for your management.
They will.
They will help definitely.
And the best part is Target, which we are talking about, right? It's right in the USC village. So it's just over there. In some video, I will definitely show you just over
Yeah,
there.
it's right there. We can see it.
Yeah. So, yes. So this was your mattress journey.
Yeah.
What about other furniture like chair, table,
Yes.
basic stuff?
So basically, once we had our food was also a major thing. So in the beginning, when we came here, I actually got homemade food, which lasted at least the lunch of that same day itself.
Okay.
So that was a good thing. And then by evening, we were able to make Maggie by ourselves.
Okay. So you
Yes.
got Maggie, right? From
Uh,
home or you
from
got
home,
it
from home.
Okay. Yeah.
So Maggie was from home, and then evening was done. So once we were kind of set, we were searching for second-hand furniture, for chairs, desks, so everything. So we were using the Facebook groups. I think they were very
Any
useful.
group name specifically
Yes,
if you remember?
so Free or For Sale USC is a group where people post their things, which they are selling for, which they're giving out free or selling for like very cheap. So
And a lot of WhatsApp groups also. You can find listings for everything. Like
There are-
join every WhatsApp group you
yes,
can.
and somehow from if you join one group, two groups, from there you'll be joining other groups, and soon you'll have a lot of groups.
How many groups do you have right now? If you have
I easily have 30.
Yeah, 30 groups easily.
So I don't have that many. I have some 15 because I did exit a few of them. I was tired of all the notifications.
I muted everything.
Yeah, that and I should have done that. So yeah. So you said that you cooked that day.
Yes.
So was the gas already there? Setup was there?
Yeah.
Or?
So the thing is that so the gas here, the gas company is SoCal Gas, and due to
Okay.
COVID, they were setting up accounts online. So what I did was I actually called them up from India itself, and I got an account made. So the account process is very easy. You just have to call them, and you have to send them your email. You have to basically tell them your email ID on call, and they will send you a mail. And you have to just verify your passport and your visa. And in I think 1 or 2 days, they'll verify.
Yeah, they'll send you a confirmation that
Yes.
your gas is set
So
up
yeah,
now.
one problem I had was that you have to provide a US number. So
Yeah, I was coming to that. So how did you call them actually?
no,
WhatsApp call or?
no. There actually in US, one thing I noticed is very few people have WhatsApp. The local
Yes.
people.
Yes, they don't. Use it.
So yeah, I had to spend money and make international calls.
Okay.
Yes.
We had to find a pack that was cheap enough for one call, because even when you call them, you were stuck in that automated message for at least 2 to 3 minutes. And then there's a waiting time, like a hold for 2 to 3 minutes. And then when you actually get to them, you have to figure out what to tell them, and like sometimes you can't understand them properly because
Yeah.
of the connection.
So there, I think that was a necessary investment, to
Definitely.
be honest.
I
Because
would say, or I'll tell you what I did. Okay, I have few friends over here, so I asked them to call and get the information done, whatever things were required. So we were on like a conference call. He had called me on WhatsApp from one phone, and from second phone he called the people and kept it on speaker.
yeah, that's a very nice idea.
So this one thing which we could have. You
Yeah,
can
I could
consider.
have done. Yeah,
we didn't know a lot of people in USC per
Yeah.
se. We
No,
both
so they were not from USC. They
From
were from
US.
different places
Oh.
from US. Guys, networking is the key.
yeah,
Yes.
networking
Talk to any
definitely.
Yes.
person, any.
and they'll have
Every
one or the other relative or somebody in US. So I think that'll work.
So electricity. What about you, Divyam? Same process.
Same process. So we live in a place where it's a management called Rentra Management. We
Okay.
didn't know about it. We got to know about it from a senior.
Okay.
So basically, the owner, we called them. So as we said, we invested in invest some money in calling them, because WhatsApp was not an option. Email, we're not getting replies. So we decided to call this management, and the owner was very nice as compared to other owners in this place, like for management and stuff.
Okay.
So that lady,
Yeah. So for the electricity, we actually heard from a lot of people that they are getting it done. The managers are helping them. So we requested the owner, and she opened the account for electricity in her name, and she
for
gave
both of our apartments.
yes.
Wow. So,
So
are you
sh-
staying in the same locality?
Yes.
Yeah, same
So,
building.
Yeah.
Same building.
Same
Okay.
building.
That's nice. That's nice.
So basically, we are supposed to get the account transferred in our name, and for that we'll have to go to the LEDWP office.
Okay.
Yeah. So
The thing
you
is
have to
key
be-
for getting all the accounts set up here, you need a thing called an SSN. So SSN is very important here, and everything asks for an SSN. So an SSN you get if you get an on-campus job or any
Any kind of job.
job. Once you get, you can apply for an SSN, but not before that. So if you don't have an SSN, it'll become a problem.
Work around for this is either talk to your seniors,
Yeah.
talk to your management. So how much cash did you put in your forex card? In my case, I got $500 in forex, $100 in cash to be on a safer side. If you ask me after 1 month, I hardly have anything left. We will go through the breakdown of what expenditure you can expect or you have to do, bare minimum. So, yes, so how much money did you bring?
So my parents were a bit skeptical. They were like, take a lot of money if you need it. So for my forex, I put around $3,000 in my forex. For cash, I took around 1,000 because I was supposed to give my security deposit after coming here. So you can tell now.
Yeah, so I think the amount of cash and the amount of forex should be balanced. So if you're carrying more forex, you're carrying more cash in forex card, then carry less cash. And if you're carrying more cash, then carry less in forex, because it's anyway, you shouldn't get too much money and not too less. So for me, I was carrying more in the forex card and less cash, because cash I just got change basically for the cab. I didn't know that the cab doesn't take cash, but so I got like change for every other place, eating and everything. So yeah, that's it.
So interesting point. What I'll do is there's a YouTuber, someone whom I also follow, Parth. I will link down few videos of his. He has explained what is forex, how much should bring, but it is not always same for every place that you visit. Right now we are coming to Los Angeles downtown specifically. It's a bit different. The rates are a bit different. The expenses might be different. So let us check. What was your basic expenses? If you remember, what expenditure did you do? Like groceries, food. If you can give us a basic rundown, we'll check that, and I will also link down an Excel sheet which contains the details of what I have spent so far. Also, I will be putting their data as well. So let's start with the groceries. Approximate how much have you spent so far?
Uh,
Difficult question. Very difficult.
That's a
question.
very difficult question because we thought it'll be less, but I feel it's a bit more. When we were ordering groceries, we were scared that it's a big bill. We shouldn't spend that much. But to be honest, for the first month, I feel it is viable if you spend too much because you're just getting set up. So I think
Approximate, if you remember, some 100,
approximately
250, 60.
for me it's around like 150, $100 to $150.
And what all did it cover? Like atta, vegetables,
Yeah.
food, whatever. Just if you remember, whatever. Just
Atta I haven't bought yet. I've been buying the frozen rotis
okay.
and dal, atta, milk, eggs, all like all basic things. So if you like open that app, it says eggs, tomatoes, onions, all
Do you
of
have that right now in your phone? Can you read it out? Read it out for us. Basic stuff.
I'll have to see. So like in this app you can see milk, eggs, bread, tomatoes, butter, banana, avocado, ice cream for some reason, cheese, oil, cabbage, some basic vegetables and everything else.
And which app is this? Which app is
It's Instacart. She will talk more about Instacart. I think she loves Instacart.
So basically, when we came to US, so we got to know through a senior that Instacart is an app. So that it has different stores on it. So for every area, it covers stores which are close by, basically in a minimum radius. So for our area, it shows Walmart, Target, Ralph's. So we usually order from Walmart because it actually is the cheapest. So if you want to if you're looking to spend less, because a lot of us, when we come here, we have this thing that we have to spend minimum. We don't have to indulge in anything extra. So if you're like that, then I think Walmart is the best, actually, the shopping place to get. But one thing I'll add is that a lot of people I've talked to, they try to carry cash, and but the point is that here in US, most of the payments are through card. So the forex card, I would say, is the most important thing, and for Uber as well. So you have to add your card beforehand, before booking, and the cash gets deducted before the cab.
After booking.
Yeah, so before we ride the cab, it gets cut. So I think that is the main thing I would say. Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, we forgot to, or we couldn't shoot the outro because of cold and getting late at night. It's actually not quite safe over here if you're alone at night. So yeah, we are back again to shoot the end of the part one video. I hope. I hope you will be coming back, and
Yeah,
our
yeah,
audience, our viewers will ask many more questions for us. So here we are at village again, showing you a different view. So yeah, thank you so much guys for watching this video so far. It has been like 19-20 minutes video, so big.
I guess.
I was planning for a 10-minute clip.
Yeah,
but
we started blabbering and
yeah.
just went on.
No, I mean I'm definitely sure the viewers definitely enjoyed it.
Hopefully.
I am linking down their LinkedIn IDs, the URLs and Instagram if they allow. I don't know.
Yeah.
Instagram, LinkedIn,
LinkedIn,
email.
Yeah,
email IDs. Reach out to them for any questions for networking, and or I'm also linking a form below over here. Post your questions. We'll try to make a part 2, part 3 as and when the questions keep pouring in. So I am from CS background and you guys are from
Apply data science.
applied data science. So we have a mixed variety over here. Feel free to shoot any of the questions. And if you want a tour of the village, do let us know. I think we guys will be more than happy to show that. Yeah. So thank you so much everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Any last words for our audience, guys?
I think congratulations to everyone who's planning to come to USC. Our experience has been great till now, and hopefully it will be great in the future as well. So
Yeah.
yes, all the best.
All the best, guys.
And
Let's
as
do-
USC logo, goes,
Yeah.
fight on.
Fight on.
Sure. Thank you guys. So hope to see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe. Hit a like if you liked it. If you did not like it, let me know how to improve. I'm still learning. And yeah, hope to see you soon. Bye.